Hey guys, just want to come up here and show you my haircut. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I like it. I love being bald, but I'm kind of iffy right now because I was so used to having that hair on top of my head for such a small amount of time that now that I don't have anything, it's like, oh, your face is here. Like, it kind of like teaches me to get used to not hiding behind my hair. Not that I had a lot, but I wasn't used to seeing like the roundness of my head. So I think I'm gonna get used to it. I have no choice because I'm going to stay dedicated to this bald game. Just had that itch to be rocking the fade again, so I'm back in full effect. And yeah, stay tuned. Hi guys, it's Ashley Monique and I'm back with a new video. I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about my hair journey. I see a lot of people on YouTube, do hair journeys, and I've been inspired by, recently cutting my hair off again. I didn't have a lot to begin with, but, I wanted to stay committed to the Team Baldy. But I wanted to share my story with you guys who may want to do like a big chop, want to make a drastic change in your hair, and you're a little iffy about it. I just want to give you guys that push to go ahead and just do you and rock whatever hairstyle that you're inspired to rock. So I guess I'll start from the beginning all the way back to when I was a child. When I was younger, of course I had natural hair, but my mother and my grandmother were doing my hair, but in order to make it easier to maintain, they would always use protective hairstyles. They would give me cornrows, do little plaits and twists in my head to, keep it secure for however long days throughout the week. They would also do like straightening combs, which I absolutely hated. My grandma would be like, you better sit still, I'm gonna burn you. It would be like on the back of my neck, and I'd be like, oh, grandma, like, no. But I survived. Up until I was like 12. That's when I got my first relaxer. I absolutely hated getting relaxers. I think I got them once a month or like every 4 weeks or so. That's the same thing. But I would get them once a month, which I hated getting relaxers. They would burn like crazy. I guess so it would be easier on my mother to maintain my hair. And that kind of like rooted in me that my hair should be straight. I've never really been natural in a sense until later in life, but we'll get to that. But I've always kept a relaxer in my hair. I always, throughout the summertime, my mom would make me get protective hairstyles like box braids, micros, cornrows, everything, so that throughout the summer when I go swimming, stuff like that my hair was easier to maintain. Up until, I think, middle school is when I started like playing around and doing my own hair. I was still getting relaxers, but I was using the flat iron a lot. I just wasn't taking care of my hair. I wasn't going to the beauty salon as much anymore. It was just a lot of heat damage, a lot of broken ends. I wasn't getting my ends trimmed like I was supposed to. And I really wasn't educated on how to properly take care of my hair. And by this age, I was really starting to get fed up with relaxers, but because it was something that was ingrained in me from when I was younger, I just thought that was the way that I was supposed to go, that I was supposed to always get relaxer. So up until high school, I continued to do my hair. I was really lost as to how to do it. I would, started to go to the Dominicans, have them give me blowouts. They would burn the crap out of my roots, which caused more damage on my hair and a lot of broken ends and things like that. Around the period, I love Rihanna. Anybody who knows me that loves Rihanna, I love Rihanna. So around her Good Girl Gone Bad little album, she had did the bob and she dyed her hair jet black, and I was like, oh my god, like I want to cut my hair, I want to be like her. Like, she was my idol hardcore in high school, and I wanted to cut my hair, but I never had the courage to do it. So it was always something in the back of my mind, but I'm like, I don't know how I look, like my face is kind of chubby. I wasn't really confident in my hair, let alone myself, to be doing something that drastic and big, especially in high school. I was like afraid what people might think, afraid of what people might say. So it wasn't until college, actually, where I was still going to the hair salon, still getting relaxers, still, depending on other people to do my hair, because at that point I had given up. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna just go to the hair salon. But of course, a lot of disappointments. I would go in there with an idea, I would bring a picture, they still would get it wrong. It still wasn't what I wanted. So, fast forward, one of my roommates, she inspired me to go natural. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, like I'm gonna go natural, but I don't know how I'm gonna look with natural hair. Granted, I started my journey for about 6 months. I started rocking like twist outs. I would go get blowouts to maintain it. And it was starting to get to the point where I didn't know how to maintain my hair because I wasn't informed correctly, or I didn't really take the initiative to learn about being natural and how to maintain that hair. So, I was trying to cut back on funding, so I didn't go to the hair salon as much. So I was kind of forced to learn about my own hair, which I didn't do. I caved, and my hair started breaking off because, once you start going natural, your relaxed hair starts breaking off. Is that right? I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me if that's not right. Anyways, I started having a lot of breakage in between my transition. So I caved and I got a perm. Got a relaxer. Most of my hair broke off. So at this point, I'm like, I don't know how to do my hair. I don't enjoy doing my hair. I'm at a position where my hair looks not to how I want it to look because now I have a lot of breakage. So I'm like, at this point, I have to get rid of the damaged ends, and I have to do something to make my hair maintainable for me. So I did not a big chop, but I cut my hair into a bob. It was kind of like an asymmetrical bob. I'll probably insert a picture here so you guys can see. So I did that. I rocked that for a while. I found a girl on campus who could do my hair at a reasonable price. So she did my hair, and after that, I kind of kept it up for a while. And then I was like, you know what? I'm so tired of doing my hair. I'm so tired of paying the people to do my hair. So I'm just gonna cut it off. So in this point, revert back to the whole Rihanna thing. I wanted to have her little mohawk that she had when she first, turned into a rebel. So I did that. I came home for the holiday and I wanted to get my hair cut. I brought a picture, once again, trusting my beautician. I went to the beautician for her to cut my hair. Y'all, my hair was not cut to how I wanted it to be. Once again, I was so mad. Like, there was a mohawk is strictly a mohawk. Like, when you cut your hair, it's supposed to be like, in the center of not the center of your head, but y'all know how mohawk is. This lady done cut all my hair off on the back, and it was probably like this much at the top. I was so pissed because I'm like, I went in there for a mohawk. I bought you a picture to make sure that you didn't mess up my hair, and it still got messed up. So I'm like, gosh, like, this is the whole reason why I didn't want to cut my hair, because I was so scared. But I had no choice but to embrace it. I'm like, this happened. It is what it is. So course, it was like, okay, I have to learn how to love myself completely now because it's just my face. I no longer have my bang. Like, I always had a swoop bang, so I can no longer hide behind that. So now it's just me. So of course, some people are like, oh, it looks cute on you. So I'm like, okay, so maybe this isn't so bad. So I rocked that for a while. I started to let my hair grow out more because I still wanted that ideal image of a mohawk that I had in my that I had envisioned. So after growing my hair out, I eventually got my hair cut down to a mohawk. Was rocking the fade on the sides for a while. Did that. Then fast forward, I did the whole, I think they call it pompadour. I don't know. Where you cut off the back of your head and you have the hair on top of your head. I did that for a while. Then I did a pixie cut. This is when I really started dyeing my hair. I had blonde streaks. I did different browns and different reds and stuff like that. So I had a pixie cut. And the first time I decided I'm going to dye my whole head red. I was like, I've been thinking about it for a long time. I wanted to really bask in that color and really express myself. So I'm like, I'm going to go for it. So I went for it. Y'all. I probably rocked the red for like a few months. It's wrong because I think what's important is when we do go to a beautician, we need to know exactly what's going in our hair. We need to ask questions and know exactly the processes that she's doing, if it's a deep conditioner, if she's putting a relaxer in your hair, what type of colors in your hair, what type of shampoo and stuff like that. Because if you're not informed and you're not paying attention, most likely beauticians can't mess up. And I know beauticians are people that we should not only trust, but a lot of them, they have so many clients that they don't keep up, and they're kind of relying on you to do it. For me, I was relying on them to remember, and at this point, I kind of got fed up. So what happened was, I went to the beautician. She probably saw me like, she would see me like every 2 weeks to go ahead and I would get my pixie straightened, whatever, get it styled. And then maybe every now and then I would get a relaxer like every 3-4 weeks. So it came to a time where I don't know if I got too many relaxers or it was too much heat on my head, but I went to the beautician, and like a week later, the whole center of my hair fell out. Like literally, like this part was still dyed red, but the middle of my head was gone. And I'm going to put a picture in there too for you guys to see. I was like, and the funny part is, I wasn't upset. It was just like, okay, well, I just guess I gotta cut my hair off. I was more so mad, not at her, but mad at myself because I didn't pay attention to what she was doing. And when she would ask me questions like, did you get a relaxer last time? I honest to God, I couldn't remember. So maybe it could have been that. It could have been damage from the color or whatever. So I went to the beautician, back to her, and I was like, my hair fell out. Like, what happened? She's like, I honestly don't know. So I'm like, she doesn't know. But that was my thing for like, I'm done with beauticians. Like, I'm so tired of relying on other people to do my hair for me that was the back, like the broke the camel's back. Because I'm like, really now, like, that's it. Like, I really need to invest time into actually learning about my hair and understanding the processes that it needs to go through, and more so do it myself, or if not, understand who the person that is doing it, what they're doing to my hair. So I went back to her. She said she doesn't know. So I was like, you know what? Just cut my hair off. Just cut it off. I was nervous, but I'm like, you know what? I always wanted to be bald, low-key, that this finally was a chance for me to go ahead and get it cut off. So I got it cut off, and then I got it cut off, was rocking, different parts of my head and stuff like that, and then I wanted to go blonde. Went to go to her to go blonde again, and it was not the right color that I wanted. It was more like a light brown, so I was like, I'm not going back to her anymore. No shade. She's very talented, but I just think she wasn't the beautician for me. So after that, I just started rocking the fade for a long time, and then I'm like, I go up and down about, I want to grow my hair out. I don't. I want to do this, do that. I dye different colors. Stuff like that. So I grow my hair out for a little bit, then I cut it off, did it again. So recently in my other videos that you see where my hair is like purple, or when I first started getting up here, my hair was growing out a little bit, but now I'm at the point where I'm like, oh no, I dyed my hair purple. It dried out like crazy. I'm irresponsible when it comes to my hair. I don't want to do anything with it. Don't want to have hair. I was on this faux locks kick, but now I'm like, I want to be bald. I'm going to stay committed. So here I am now. I'm a baldy, like team bald head. But yeah, so my hair is bald. I was a little iffy about it because I was so used to always seeing some type of hair on my head, even though it was for a short amount of time. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to rock this bald head. I'm going to stay committed because I really want to start dyeing my hair colors again. But right now, I'm allowing it to breathe for a few months so that, it can restore the moisture and all the nutrients, whatever that my hair needs. I'm still learning about my hair. I'm still learning about natural hair. Oh yeah, when I did get my cut off, I forgot to tell y'all, when I got my hair cut, after it fell out, I did get it relaxed, which I shouldn't have done. It was stupid. She had convinced me that, oh, in order for it to be like the picture that you showed me, you have to relax it. So I did that, and after that, I was like, you know what? Why am I relaxing my hair? I'm bald. Like, no point. I'm gonna go natural. So I did that, and then here I am now. But I'm at the point where I no longer, if I do choose to grow my hair out, I don't want to be relaxed anymore. I don't feel like it's for me, and I feel like it's just not for me, and it's not for everyone. Some people enjoy relaxed hair, some people don't. I'm the type of person where I'd rather be natural, and I'd rather embrace that. Now that I'm on a new journey to loving myself, I think a part of that is accepting my hair, accepting every kink, every curl, every coil that comes out of my hair. And I just wanted to share my story with you guys and let you know that, if you're debating whether you want to cut your hair, whether you want to dye a certain color, or you're just worried about other people might say, don't worry about them. Just worry about yourself. Love yourself and know wholly that this is for you. You're going to be cute. You're going to be fine. Everybody going to be like, girl, your hair cute. So don't worry about anybody else. Just do it for you. Do it because you want to do it. I saw a quote the other day and it really resonated with me. It was like, going bald is a challenge of unconditional love, which it truly is. Cutting your hair, having long hair, or having any type of style for a while, we get used to that and used to seeing ourselves with a certain hairstyle. And I kind of feel like it's easier to hide behind our hair rather than, you know, really dealing with who we truly are. Maybe for me, dealing with my insecurities of the shape of my face, or, you know, my chubby cheeks. But, you know, growing bald pushes me to be comfortable with that. Even though this is not my first time going bald, it's almost like, you know, another rebirth. So, love yourself, stay true to yourself, cut your hair, dye your hair that color, and just rock it. You are who you are, and just love yourself. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.